Hey everyone, so thank you for watching all our videos so far in 2016. I think it's time for an update for what's coming up in the next few months. So, by the way, we're fishing at the lake today and doing a bit of filming. And this particular video will come out at the end of the week, so definitely check back and you definitely don't want to miss that. It won't be as cinematic as the other ones, but it's going to be pretty exciting. So definitely take a look at it. So the first thing I want to mention is that as of this week, my YouTube channel is exactly 10 years old. So April 2006, 10 years ago, is when I set up the account, one of the first few YouTube accounts. And 10 years later, we got 470 videos on there. All of the videos have been viewed 12 million times. Unbelievable. I never thought it would happen like that. When I first started, I bought a little camcorder and just kind of recorded little short fishing clips and things like that. And it was very pixelated, wasn't very well done. And but yeah, it just turned into full-time production now, and really grateful for your support, all the sponsor support, and we'll keep producing videos, and hopefully we can do this for another 10 years. Okay, so the second thing is, so in the last couple months, if you follow our Instagram, you'll notice that I post out a lot of pictures, behind the scene photos, and occasionally when I go out fishing with my family, I bring my little kid out. I post up little, photos as well. There's a couple photos of him making faces to the cameras and things like that. And someone asked that, well, why don't you make another video of you fishing with your kid, fishing with the little Elliot? Well, we did that back in 2013, I think, when he was 1 year old, and that worked out all right because he actually just kind of napped on the riverbank, and while we fished and we caught fish, and that was kind of fun. Fishing with kids, fishing with a 3-year-old boy, it's ridiculously hard. I know if you're out there, you have a 3-year-old boy, or I don't know, like maybe 4 is worse. I don't know. So 3 is pretty tough. So you're fishing on the boat, the kid is running up and down the boat and touching everything, touching the fish finder, reeling the line, and we'll be lucky to catch 1 or 2 fish. In fact, so last time when we went to Kakwa Lake for kokanee, we brought him out and we fished. We lasted 2 hours on the boat with him, and that was a record. And we had maybe 10 bites, and we landed about 4 fish. And Neil and I thought that was a big accomplishment. Like we actually caught something and meanwhile entertaining him on the boat. So that was pretty fun. So yeah, fishing. Making a video of fishing with a kid. It's fishing itself is hard enough, and filming me fishing with a kid, it's a little too challenging for me. Maybe I'll wait a little bit. So last year and the year before, you probably have noticed my good friend Kitty has been making quite a few videos, hosting quite a few videos on the channel, and she does a really good job at it. So when we were at a trade show about a month ago, back in early March, and we, quite a few of you came up and talked about how much you liked the Stamp River Steelhead video which she hosted, and she was, I think she was pretty excited hearing that. And for me being behind the camera and putting my 100% effort on filming and while she hosts, and that worked out pretty well. And I really enjoyed, I really enjoy filming fishing these days, sometimes more than fishing itself, so I don't mind that. What's going to happen this year is we're going to be producing a series of videos for our sponsor, Gibbs Delta Tackle. Actually, it's going to be 6 episodes, and Kitty's going to be hosting those episodes. The first 3 episodes have already been kind of decided what we want to do. It depends on how good the fishing is. I mean, if the fishing is bad, we're going to have to change the topic and everything. You know how it is, how fishing is. But the other 3 episodes haven't really been decided. So if there's anything you want to see, make sure you provide your feedback, give us some ideas, and I'm always happy to listen to them and then make that decision. But yeah, so that's going to be pretty exciting. So these videos will be posted on our channel, but also on Gibbs Tackle's Facebook page. So make sure you go to their page and follow them. So there'll be the episodes will not just one single video clips, but there's gonna be follow-up tutorials from pro staffs and things like that. So yeah, it'll not just be entertaining, but also educational and instructional. So speaking of episodes, we're going to be heading back to Chilliwack Sound with Murphy Sport Fishing in early July, doing another filming session. So last year was the first year I went over there. I really didn't know what to expect, and it kind of just blew my mind. The fishing was amazing. You know, the first day out there, I caught my biggest Chinook ever. It was about 25 pounds, and we got our limit of Chinook salmon. Then the following days, we caught lots of halibut and rockfish and lingcod, and the wildlife. So never mind the fishing, the wildlife we saw. You know, the sea lions, seals, sea otters, and dolphins, and the bald eagles. The scenery that was just, you know, that was truly the best West Coast Vancouver Island experience I've ever had. And if you think about doing a trip out that way, definitely look into it. So we're going to be heading back in early July. So Kitty's going to be coming along with me this year, and my good friend Jessica from Goldfish BC will be coming as well. So this is going to be her first ever true West Coast fishing trip. So that's going to be pretty exciting to see. We'll be filming that. So I've been told by the Murphys is that there's going to be about 250,000 Chinook salmon coming back to the West Coast this year. And additionally, there's going to be another 800,000 Chinook salmon bypassing down to the Columbia River. So together, it's going to be over 1 million Chinook salmon going through the West Coast. So yeah, I think the chance of catching one is going to be pretty good. So it's going to be pretty exciting. And again, if you're thinking about booking a trip, definitely look into it. Chilliwack Sound with Murphy Sport Fishing. Okay, so lastly, the Freshwater Fisheries Society BC is hosting a series of public information sessions. Now, the society is contracted by the government, the Ministry of Environment in BC, to run the hatcheries, the 6 trout hatcheries and sturgeon hatcheries in this province, and produce rainbow trout and several other freshwater fish species, and release them into roughly around 800 lakes and some rivers as well. So as of last year, 100% of your freshwater fishing license money actually goes to the society, which is great because that money goes straight back to the fisheries, and so that's why they're having these public information sessions. They want you to know exactly how that money is spent, how it is spent on the operation of hatcheries, how is it improving the fisheries in British Columbia, and how is it spent on marketing sport fishing to make these fisheries even better, and also additional things that they do, including improving infrastructures for fishing, like boat launches and floating docks, and other really good programs such as learn to fish programs and rod loaning programs. So if you don't have any fishing rods and if you're out traveling somewhere, you can always drop by a tourism center, visitor center in town, and you can actually borrow a fishing rod and go fishing at the lake. But yeah, these are fantastic programs, and the society is looking into ways to improve what they're already doing. So if you go to these sessions, you'll be given a presentation of what's been happening in the last 10 years, and also there'll be a Q&A session at the end where you can ask questions, provide feedbacks, and things like that. So the schedule of these sessions will be posted on our website. So I'll have a link in the video description so you can go check it out. But yeah, I highly encourage you guys to go to these sessions and listen to what they have to say. I mean, after all, your fishing license revenue is being invested on different programs, and I think you should have a say on where that money is going to, right? So that's about it for the updates for this spring. And if you have any other questions regarding fishing in the next few months, be sure to drop us a line. You can always email us at info@fishingwithrod.com, or you can send us a message on Facebook, on Instagram, or you can leave a comment in this video. And but most of that information you can actually find on our website already. So if you go to fishingwithrod.com, do a search, go to the article section and things like that, you can find most of the fishing information in British Columbia on the website. But if you don't, like I said, you can always contact us. I'm always happy to answer your questions. And be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel. We'll be producing many more videos in the next 10 years. And yeah, so until next time, good luck fishing.